All right, my friends, as you've probably heard, the 97th Annual Academy Awards are set to give out the hallowed golden statues in 23 categories this Sunday night. I am so excited. I'm also very excited. Our film critic, Rad, is here. He's already gone on record for his Best Picture predictions. Now he's digging even deeper to give his 2 cents, or more like $1.50 on the acting categories. Rad, always love having you here. Always learn new stuff, but I'm especially stoked that you're here before the Oscars. Yeah. How are you feeling? Are you excited?
I'm excited that we're both matching. Like, that's like, like this is like, we did not plan this.
Didn't even plan that. It's like looking in a mirror.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay, so let's start with the supporting actor categories.
Right.
Let's start with Best Supporting Actress. And this is not who you think should win, but who you think will win, right?
Will win.
Who do you think will take it?
I mean, look, Zoe Saldana has had this category locked like almost throughout the entire award season, and that's, of course, for her performance in Emilia Perez. And look, like, I mean, she is the best part of the movie. In fact, it's kind of category fraud that she's a supporting actress when she's actually, in fact, the lead. I mean, the whole movie is told through her story.
You think she should have been in the lead category?
She should. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, and I get why they wanted to put Carla Sofia Gascon in the lead category instead, because, you know, it's a trans narrative, and they wanted to position her that way. But of course, you know, Zoe Saldana, her run for the Best Actress trophy, it's the only Best Supporting Actress trophy. It's the only thing that's surviving the catastrophic scandal around Emilia Perez. Of course, the star, you know, is outed for these racist and Islamophobic tweets. And ever since then, Zoe and the entire kind of Netflix and Emilia Perez campaign has tried to put as much distance between them and Carla Sofia Gascon to kind of salvage some wins. And it looks like the Zoe one will be the one that does end up making it through that entire mess.
Yeah, so she's your prediction.
Yeah, and but I'll happily take an Isabella Rossellini upset.
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
okay, Best Supporting Actor, Kieran Culkin had a very memorable speech at the SAG Awards. His win there. He's nominated for the movie A Real Pain, the Jesse Eisenberg directed film. I loved this movie.
Such a good movie.
He's your pick, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, and again, another guy who's had it locked all through award season. And of course, if you watch A Real Pain, this is a movie about processing a generational trauma against, or measuring it against just the depression. And, you know, they got the most out of Kieran Culkin and all of his rascally ways in a movie that hits as both a comedy, but a really emotional drama. And, like, I mean, I think the one complaint is everyone's like, oh, he's just doing the same thing he's done in Succession. He's just playing himself and whatever. But I'm like, I think there's a nuance to this that, like, and a nuance to what he brings here, even though his work is still kind of beautifully consistent.
Yeah, I agree. I really like this movie. I thought it was a great slow burn, really well directed too. Let's go to Best Actress, that category. You're predicting an upset for this, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, like everyone, I mean, I think most people are predicting this is going to be Demi Moore's year, right? And of course, like, you know, Demi Moore giving this really solid, deserving performance in The Substance, a body horror movie. But I think part of the reason why Demi Moore has this momentum is this conflation between her career and the character she's playing. These are both women who have been, you know, mistreated by the entertainment industry and discarded at a certain age. Yeah. And so a lot of the affection for Demi Moore comes from that conflation. A lot of it is people want to reward not just this character and this performance, but Demi Moore for her whole career arc that she shares with this character. Yeah. And so they want to give this kind of tragic story a happy ending. But the thing is, the Oscars don't necessarily buy into those narratives, you know? And when you put the performances, you know, like when you put them side by side, it's like, I think the clear winner is really Mikey Madison in Honora. I mean, she's giving you like a screwball comedy performance. She's hitting the emotional notes at the end of it. She's giving, you know, she's giving performances within a performance. So it's like the most capital A acting. And so that's where I'm predicting the upset. It's like, it's most like I'm predicting Mikey Madison to win.
And you're predicting this will win Best Picture?
No, also Best Picture. That's right. I mean, I'm predicting that Honora will win Best Picture, and so that. But to that reason, if you imagine Honora winning Best Picture, well, that whole movie is built around Mikey Madison's performance. So even more reason to say like Mikey Madison will be the upset.
It's great. I love it. To me, I would love Fernanda Torres to win for I'm Still Here. I don't think it'll happen, but I mean, she's amazing.
Possible. I mean, that could also be the dark horse in this.
Oh, you never know. Okay, let's end with Best Actor. This is a very tough category this year.
Extremely tough. I mean, I think there was a time where I was like, okay, it's going to be Ralph Fiennes because, you know, Career Achievement Award. I mean, he's great in Conclave, and of course, he's never won an Oscar. But then I went back and looked at the performance. Like, it's a bit understated to really register with Oscar voters. And then you got the Timothée Chalamet element where it's like he just won the SAG Award. And, you know, of course, Oscar voters love performances where you're mimicking a musician. And, you know, Timothée put in the work. He did the singing. People love him. And he kind of makes a great alternative alternative as in terms of a likable personality over Adrian Brody.
Right.
Because when you talk about Adrian Brody, I mean, look, he gives a monumental performance in The Brutalist, which I know you love.
It's my film of the year. I loved it.
Oh yeah, and like the capital A acting in this, like there's all this drama in it, but also these nuances and comedy. I think the one thing that made me wary about predicting Adrian Brody is like, do they really want to give it to him again after he practically assaulted Halle Berry the last time he won an Oscar?
He won for The Pianist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and my thinking is like, yeah, you know what? They probably will give it to him again, despite this moment, which doesn't sit well with us 20 years later.
Right.
Mainly because like the performance in The Brutalist is just so undeniable.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, Rad, you got me so excited. Thank you so much for being here, my friend.
Thanks for having me, dude.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.